Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 5 of Arcane. At the end of last episode, we had the big reveal that Vi is still alive. She's been in prison this whole time. Caitlyn went over to the prison island to get her out, I assume. So maybe those two are going to get together and they're going to go out and they're going to find Silco and get revenge and also meet Jinx somewhere along the way. Speaking of Jinx, she stole some of the Hextech crystals, some of the perfected Hextech crystals from Jayce. She killed like 6 enforcers as well. She's definitely changed a lot from the powder we knew as a kid. As far as my expectations for this episode, I'm not quite sure the direction that Vi and Caitlyn will go in just yet. They just met. We haven't even really seen them like interact properly yet, so it's going to be interesting to see if they get along, if they can share similar objectives, how devoted Caitlyn will be to all of this, because as we know, she's kind of like a third party that's been thrown in. She's more self-inserting than anything, so it's going to be interesting to see how far her like devotion to all of this takes her. Hopefully she's not all bark and no bite. If you want to check out the next episodes right now, they're over on my Patreon. Episode 6 is available on the Soul tier, and episode 7 and potentially even past that is available on the Ascended tier. The reactions on Patreon are also extended length as well as clear, meaning they don't have a watermark. You know, I have to put one up in order to get past YouTube's copyright system. It's understandable, but if you don't want to have to deal with that, head on over to Patreon, get the episodes early, and I would appreciate it a lot for supporting the channel. Let's jump straight into episode 5. Ooh, nice graphics there. Is this Caitlyn, right? She's like the sniper. Didn't look like Jinx. She's the only other gunner I know. Yeah, it's Caitlyn. Cool, maybe we're gonna get a little bit more background on her. That would be nice. This looks really fun. This would be how to train to become a really good shot.
I'm an enforcer. For me, knowing how to handle this weapon means being able to protect people, to be of service to the city. That's trophy enough.
An actual non-corrupt cop.
What are you shooting for?
Okay. Good question. What's your goal in all of this, Caitlyn? What's your objective? Are you about to find it?
I took a look
maybe?
at your file. There's no record of you or your crimes. What are you here for?
My sunny personality.
You attacked an inmate. Why?
Why not?
He was a witness in an ongoing investigation.
Bummer.
Does this mean anything to you?
Uh-oh.
Where did you get this?
My question first. You work for Silco?
They all do. How can anyone not know that? Where did you find this?
There was an attack. This is evidence. I need proof if I'm to believe what you're saying about Silco.
I could get it for you. Just not from in here.
That works.
In what
I love how they're portraying her as this,
someone like you
know, Vi as a
You
criminal.
enforcers are all the same. Just asshole criminals in fancy uniforms. You know what? Find Silco yourself.
I will, thank you.
Oh, that sucks. Because we know they're not all the same, you know.
You alive.
Grayson and Marcus are great examples of that.
I've got orders from Councillor Tallis concerning inmate 516.
I assumed it wasn't going to be this easy, that they wouldn't just get along.
How many chats have you had with her?
You know, I never even thought to count.
Jesus. Well, explains why she's so tough and also why she's probably an even better fighter despite all the time spent in prison. A lot of practice. I like the scar above Caitlyn's eye. I don't know if it's like really means anything, but it makes me think that that's a good way to show Caitlyn that, or show Vi that she's, you know, not some prettied up enforcer that never does anything. Like, she's in their field, you know, she's doing stuff. She's getting hurt herself.
These brave enforcers sacrificed their lives to defend the values
Marcus.
of our great city. To some, they are mothers.
Wonder if Marcus is gonna turn over and
Fathers,
realize his mistakes.
sons, daughters. But to all, they are heroes.
The Ravens. Oh, I like the symbology here.
Who was this, Daddy?
Grayson, yep.
A good woman.
And he has a daughter now.
Controller. I lost 6 officers. 6! She pushed it too far this time. The council's up in arms. I can't make this go away for you unless you give me something to work with. Arresting her would be doing you a favor.
I don't need
Ooh, yeah. I wouldn't.
you to do your job.
It's probably one thing he doesn't want to let go of.
We've accomplished a lot together, Marcus. Sheriff. And there is more yet to achieve. I hope you can remain a part of that.
It's ominous and threatening.
For the
Hey,
families, from an anonymous concerned citizen.
Damn, you know, it's so interesting because earlier in the series, Marcus was talking to Vander about how everything that goes on down here is just dirty money and that, you know, it's all illegal and that he was going to crack down on it. And now look at him. Here he is accepting dirty money.
Yesterday's smuggling fiasco was nuts.
It's ironic.
These manifests. I'm a counselor now, Viktor. It's my responsibility to make sure the Hex gates are safe and protected.
What about our pledge to improve lives? For those in need? For the undercity?
Look, I'm sorry I didn't announce our other projects in my speech. Soon we can do everything.
Soon? There are people who need our help now, Jayce.
You wanted to see me?
Have your people ever
Right.
reviewed
They have a
these
bit of
files?
conflict of interest right here now.
Sure.
Counselor, and the only assurance I need is that you will search and seize any unauthorized merchandise. I've made a list of suspicious transactions.
All due respect, Counselor. Today's your first day.
Second,
Right. You sure you don't want to confer with the other counselors before?
this corruption runs deep, Sheriff. I intend to root it out.
You're talking right to
Any
it.
progress with the stolen gemstone?
Yes. Chief suspect is an undercity gang. They call themselves Wildlands. They operate like phantoms doing hit and runs on civilians.
Does Jayce know about his condition? What's happening? You good, Viktor?
Viktor, you alright?
What's up, man?
Headache. I need to get to the lab.
Yeah, the blood? You gonna see that? No? I think I brought this up in the last episode, but I think it's becoming more and more apparent. Part of the reason Viktor wants to rush things is because Viktor is sick and he probably doesn't have that much time left. At this point in the time, I don't know if Jayce necessarily realizes this yet. I mean, it's pretty obvious Viktor is frail and a bit sickly in the first place, but I don't know if he realizes how bad of a condition he is in. I mean, they haven't made it really clear to even us how bad it is, but I don't really know what that was all about. Whatever I can say about that is, it didn't look good. I'm a little bit concerned with the potential of Viktor and Jayce kind of like splitting and going in different ways because Viktor wants one thing, Jayce wants another. They want to work at different speeds and they have different goals and aspirations, it seems. To be honest, I don't really think Jayce is wrong in any of the decisions he's made thus far. I think it was wise to listen to Heimerdinger in the previous episode not to reveal all the projects because it's not ready. You can't rush things like that. Otherwise, it ends up endangering people. If you get too in over your head in your aspirations, you might skip a few steps, and that could be really dangerous. So I would say I think it's a little bit less about what path Jayce is going to take and a little bit more about what path Viktor is going to choose to take.
It's all about these rooms. They form some kind of mathy, magic-y gateway.
Yeah, you're going to be able to understand any of that?
Realm of
I doubt it.
heebie-jeebies. And this turns it on. So, here goes.
But dangerous to be messing with. You know how dangerous those crystals are. There you go. Yeah. Traumatic flashbacks much? Surprised you didn't think of that ahead of time, Jinx. Honestly.
No, it was a mistake. It was a mistake.
You kind of brought that one on yourself. I don't know what to say.
That could be a good way to get a lay of the land.
Little old guy. Kind of cute.
Risky.
Excuse me. This series has such good music. Makes me a little bit worried for YouTube, but whatever. If it's muted, it's muted. I don't know what to tell you. Jesus. Standing long jump world record. I really like the Vi on her cheek. It's also like 6. I'm not really sure the significance of the number 6, but jumped in the middle of the alleyway thugs. I don't know, if I saw someone fall from the sky like that, I don't know if I'd mess with them. Gotta give us some fodder to show how strong she is, right? Why is the old guy here again? Why is he here again? How did he get here? Even she was like, what?
Into the lanes.
You almost got me killed.
Oh, she already beat him up off screen.
7. All us fisherfolk can. Don't you want to blend in?
Free jacket, nice.
You had a vision? What if we've been looking at it backwards? We've been trying to discover runes that invoke specific effects and then molding them to a useful function. Tools, as you like to put it. But, if the legends are true, mages aren't bound to single functions. It's said the Arcane speaks through them.
I'm still not following.
They think. They adapt.
You think Hextech can learn?
Interesting. It's a little bit more mythical than scientific that way.
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course not.
No risk, no reward, right? I like that Viktor's still like letting him know, right? Like he's not completely diverging from him just yet. It's always the food stall guy that slips them information or sells them something in every series.
For the Winterfest.
We're not here for the performance. Your house is in trouble. That merchant formerly enjoyed certain leniencies with regard to her trade in exchange for her generous academy patronage.
By leniencies.
Corruption, yeah.
Corruption.
Amara's harmless. Oh, look at those two stooges.
Councilors Hoskell and Sella? Don't they hate each other?
But they
Well, the one guy's an idiot,
fine and not
so
spirits. Technically an illegal import.
I tightened our security.
And in so doing, put a target on your back.
can't be too
There are
good.
those who
Good
can
politicians don't
over
last.
the wealth the hex gates afford, and would take any opportunity to seize it from you. You've just made yourself everyone's common enemy, Jayce.
Well, I can see that happening, but I'm also worried that she's manipulating him. Because she didn't get what she wanted from him at the speech conference thing. She definitely seems like the manipulative type, if I am to make assumptions. Based off of what I've seen of her so far. She came all the way back here because of the memory she evoked, I guess. The boxing machine that Vi used to use. Ooh. Oh my. That was... Let me just real quick. So she shot a crow. And for those of you that don't know, crows are like really common literary devices to like represent like bad luck, bad omens, loss, death, those sort of things. The fact that she pointed her gun at something that represents all of those things and then shot it while laughing. I mean, I guess it is kind of a good representation of her character, right? She laughs in the face of loss, in the face of death, while also being bad luck and bad omen to everyone around her. It's the small things like that that I really come to appreciate in shows like this. And it's not even the first time in this episode that they showed the crows. I always try and pay attention to things like this because symbolism is a really commonly used thing in shows that kind of get overlooked by the, general amount of people. I would say most people probably overlook these sort of things, but they can really dive a little bit deeper into what the show's trying to portray. And even if you don't really gain anything from it, it's still like fun to keep your eye out and recognize. I don't know, maybe you guys could try it sometime. Just watch an episode of like any show. Arcane's a really good one. See if you can pick out any sort of symbolism. It can really help you like further understand and appreciate a show and its messages. Does all of this still work after all this time? Damn, that's pretty impressive. She's just burying herself farther in the hole. Oh, that's so cool, the shots of them like switching places. Oh, I love this. It was well choreographed. Does that say, was that like her name? Did it recognize it was her? It said POW, like, I don't think that means prisoner of war. I'm assuming powder.
Well, that place does look like it has bodies buried in the basement.
Oh no, oh no.
You don't know anything.
Unintentionally deep punch.
I never wanted anything to do with politics. You pushed this on me.
You're a symbol of the future now, Jayce, whether you like it or not. With that comes the potential to shape
She's so
your own
manipulative.
destiny. The council assumes you'll fail. Time to prove them all wrong. Once again.
She's just, yeah, she's just trying to get what she wants.
Councillor Bulbach seems to think other arrangements would be more profitable.
Well, the man's a fool. With him, you'd be investing in the past. With us, you'd be investing in the future.
I mean, she's got away with words. What can I say?
The Hex Gates are only the beginning. In fact, we're currently looking for new partners in our Hex Tech research. And as a supporter of House Talus, you'd be the first in line to any of our advancements.
How can I say no to such an auspicious offer?
Very young voice for her.
Hex Tech partners.
I'll be honest.
Has a nice ring, doesn't it?
Your audience awaits, Counselor.
The stormy seas.
He's been quite the investment.
Indeed. Better than expected.
She's right in his hand. Let me guess, Heimerdinger's not even gonna be in this discussion. That man's just enjoying the music. I love Heimerdinger. I wonder if we're gonna get anything more on the Fireflies this episode.
How exactly do you propose we go about this?
Let him think you work here.
Excuse me?
Yeah, but
I will not.
You know what your problem is?
Please, tell me.
You expect everyone to give you what you want. If you really want people to talk to you, you have to let them think you have what they want.
And what do I have?
pretty good advice.
You're hot, Cupcake.
Oh. Okay. Oh my.
Could be man or woman.
Is that how we're going about this?
Hi, I'm Pam. What's your name?
Matilda. But you can call her whatever you want.
Yes, Matilda. My parents named me Matilda after my great-grandmother Matilda.
What is that accent? What are you trying to say?
Would you believe it?
That was interesting.
Sheriff.
I love the coins splattered with blood. Once again,
Wonder Boy is on the council now.
pretty obvious symbolism there.
He's asking questions.
Blood money.
It's only a matter of time before he finds the truth. This has gone too far.
Imagining yourself a hero.
I'm confused. What is he?
To make you the martyr you've always seen yourself as.
Oh, damn. That was not real. Wait, what?
Then what are you waiting for?
Yeah, okay. I was like, no way. That was way too sudden. I didn't buy that for a second. Oh, man, there's a lot going on with Marcus, too, internally.
I keep seeing them. That day.
I mean,
haunts us all. Child.
like I said last episode, maybe you can find a, a therapist down there somewhere.
Circle's number 2's irregular. I can have Miguel tell you where to find her. I owe you.
It's number 2. Isn't that,
It's nothing.
not Deckard? And then the other scientist guy died in the explosion, I think. Oh no, actually.
This is all I've seen.
And she's really playing the role. She's like, eh, you can do the rest without me, Vi. I think I'll stay here.
You did well today.
I had a good teacher.
It's only a matter of time before those old fools on the council officially accept your research.
This goes to show you
In the hands of the people, and they
that being intelligent doesn't make you smart.
The Medardas usually only take from the world. You're not often in the position to give anything back.
Oh?
I couldn't have done it without you.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Damn, that's some hardcore manipulation. Meanwhile,
That's beautiful.
I can't figure out why it's not working.
You will.
he get his own lady?
Are you headed home soon? I thought we could walk together.
He said nah.
Probably going to sleep here tonight.
Again? You know, there's always tomorrow, right?
Oh, that's such a tough thing for him to hear. Because I don't know how much time he has. Like, he's sick. He probably doesn't want to involve anybody else just because he's sick. But obviously, this is his priority as well, you know. That was loaded. And, you know, this is going on. Viktor being a Sigma male. That work grind set. Poor guy. Oh, he's I just thought of something kind of weird. I don't think so. Wait, are they gonna... Okay, well, this is happening, I guess. I want to pause and talk about something I just thought of, but they fucking, like, for real. Okay. Not what I expected from this episode, I'll be honest, but okay. You fell off, Jayce. What can I say? This is a really crackpot theory, and it's out there, and it's not really based on too much, but when I have these thoughts, sometimes I just make myself say them, even if I'm like terribly wrong. I just want to say them in case I'm right later. But every time he has looked at this like hex tech stuff, Viktor, that is, it's kind of made him have these like crazy visions and stuff, and I thought like it might be a side effect of just whatever illness it is that he has. But what if it has something to do with the hex tech? Like, what if the hex tech is making him sick, or it's affecting his illness in some sort of way? Because twice now we've seen these like red distortions and stuff, and he had these sort of like epiphanies, almost like how he was talking about how the Arcane speaks through the people using it. Like, what if the Arcane is somehow speaking through Viktor? Because the first time he saw the, you know, the first time he had the visions, he had this epiphany or whatever. He had this new way of thinking about things, and now it's happened again. If Viktor wakes up from whatever this is and has like new ideas or something else, could it not be the Arcane speaking through him? It might not have anything to do with his illness, but like, I feel like there's might be something to that. Like, the more I talked about that, the more I felt a little bit confident about it. Also, damn, Jayce and Medarda, huh? Not a direction I thought this show was gonna go in. Not that I didn't think it could go there, because obviously the show is dark, but like, Jayce and Medarda? Really? I mean, it just feels like an even stronger, like really strong-handed manipulation play by her. I really don't trust her. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm like way wrong and she's not that bad. Maybe she really does just want a good future, but I don't know. She's way too suspicious to me. Let me know if in this point of the series you guys trusted her or not, or if you're kind of where I am as well, because I don't know what it is. I feel like everything that she said and everything that she's done, it's just been so... It feels like there's some ulterior motive the whole time. So I don't know.
I almost drowned in these waters.
You told me a million times.
Vander wasn't the man you thought he was.
They're out in the water?
Right. He was like a
Or am I
brother to you, and he turned his back, and blah, blah, blah. Did I miss anything?
I've got a new one for you.
They're really safe to be in?
That day, I let a weak man die.
Oh man. Is it better than it was, maybe?
And another was reborn. Betrayal. That pain that feels like it'll eat you from the inside out can either break you or forge you into something greater. You need to let powder die, so the fear of pain will no longer control you. You're strong now, just like you were always meant to be.
That's dangerous advice for someone like her. I don't... What are you doing? Okay. Interesting. I mean, I feel like it does come from a good place, but... Oh, they're putting the song in? For YouTube, it's probably gonna have to be muted. You understand. Oh, well, they have the actual band members in here? That's pretty crazy. Wow, they actually do. Okay. Oh, is that, oh yeah. It's her. I thought she died in episode 3, but I think she only lost her arm. I thought she got just wholly disintegrated, but I think I just assumed. It's a good song, though. Marcus is letting this eat him away. Damn, that's sex hair, though. We're waking up in one bed to him waking up in another.
Jayce? Viktor. The doctors, they said you...
How much time do I have?
Wow. The self-awareness. Death and the Magician? Oh. What does that mean? Oh! Damn. I expected her to go with the signature punch. Long time no see.
You filthy traitor. Vander had his chance.
What the hell was that? Savika can fight though. Oh no, is she juicing up? Oh no, it's like a juice-powered arm. Shimmer. I call it juice. It's a little bit easier. She needs her gauntlets. She'll never lose a fight with those. Oh my god. Oh, she is juicing up, just not as much. Oh, Jesus. Pretty sure you'd be knocked out from that. Ow. Luckily it's not a dude. I don't know who I'm expecting to win here. Probably Vi. Maybe Caitlyn will help her win. She's winning. She's doing a good job. Hopefully she can't like go full juice mode, otherwise she won't go down. I mean, even Vander couldn't take on. She kicked her through a wall.
Where's my sister? Where's he keeping her?
Keeping her? You mean Jinx? She works for him.
Well, that was not hard to get that information out of her. Oh, did she just... Oh, yikes.
She's like his daughter.
Was she telling her that because she wasn't planning on letting her live, or? It's not a good spot to get stabbed either.
I'll give her your regards.
Yikes. Yeah, Caitlyn's definitely... Yeah. I was gonna say, Caitlyn, you better do something. I knew she wouldn't just let her go on her own. If she broke the little vial, that was a good shot. She's not going for the kill shot. She's just trying to get her away. Get her patched up.
You're an alright shot.
I'm an excellent.
Yeah, she's a really good shot.
You gonna help me out, Cupcake?
Stop calling me that. My name is Caitlyn.
But you're so sweet. Like a cupcake.
Cute. Is there something there? That kind of seems like there's something there, but maybe not. I don't want to assume too much. I keep thinking about the... I'll talk about it after.
You're making a mess.
I love the mad scientist vibes that Jinx gives off when she's working on this stuff. It's cool. I think she's got it.
Sister. She's back.
From the dead.
Okay, that's it. That was a good line. From the dead indeed, Silco. Though I gotta say, I'm not really sure what Vi gained from that, other than a little bit of self-satisfaction. Although she didn't even get to win the fight, so... I mean, she got to land a few punches. I guess that's gotta be worth something. I keep thinking about this shot right here, when it shows the tarot cards for the Death and the Magician. If you recall, and I guess it was last episode, I believe there was a tarot card of the Truth, and it had, like, the masked character. I'm wondering if these tarot cards represent specific characters. For example, the Magician and Death. I don't know if Death is like a character or not. The Magician, who would be the Magician? Jayce or Viktor, maybe? I think I'm gonna go with the Magician being Viktor because of the Death card. We know Death is kind of something that's approaching Viktor, or at least that's how it seems. He's very ill and he's getting worse and worse and worse. I don't know if this is just another omen, and the Truth being the masked leader of the Fireflies. So clearly their identity is something important, which makes me think that maybe it's... I mean, I guess last episode that it's Echo, and I think I'm still on that board, but I'm not gonna lock that one in yet. I'm gonna keep a really close eye out for tarot cards and see if I can get anything more from them, because it gives a zoom in on it. It's there for a reason. Either way, another fantastic episode. One of you told me in my YouTube comments that this series acts as in like 3 parts. The first 3 episodes, the middle 3 episodes, and then the last 3 episodes. I thought there was 10 episodes of the series. Maybe I'm not thinking correctly. Either way, or maybe 8, 9, I don't know. Either way, it's divided into 3 different like acts. So next episode, we will finish this second act. I'm not really sure how that's gonna happen. It doesn't really seem like there's anything to finish yet. It feels like it's just setting itself up, but we're gonna have to see. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Leave a like on the video if you want to. Subscribe to the channel if you want to as well, because, you know, a little bit of Arcane love wouldn't hurt. And I'll see you all in the next one. Later.